and a situation that's very, very unstable. And I know I go on these shows with my Indian and my Pakistani friends, and the hatred is so visceral, the anger is so palpable, that I know it's very, very difficult to come to any agreements on this. But the world is begging in India and Pakistan to step back and respect the ceasefire and let cooler heads prevail.
So the
it's not so
point
easy.
is, one can be nice. One of our early thinkers and strategists more than 1,500 years ago said that no matter how kind you are to a snake, its only aim is to poison you, to bite and inject its poison into you. The other thing is, Bharat is a signatory to no first use. Pakistan is not when it comes to nuclear capabilities. The other thing is that Bharat has not even gone up to 5% of its military capability in this case. But there is more confirmation coming in. There is a blackout in Jaisalmer and Badmer. NN Dubeji is able to confirm that there have been drone sightings in Jaisalmer and Badmer. But News 18 Rajasthan and News 18 Hindi also confirming the same. Yes, NN Dubeji.
Yes, sir. DM Badmer has ordered for complete blackout in view of the large number of drones sighted in the sky of Badmer. So this is again a very concerning news because it is further south. It is a first news in Rajasthan. So I think the area has been again expanded. It's not only LOC or what JNK were discussing. It's a further more.
Yeah, Firozpur, Punjab.
Yeah.
Firozpur, Punjab. There has come, and now it has gone up to further down the western borders into Rajasthan, where Badmer and Jaisalmer again drones have been sighted. There is blackout, and those drones again the ADSs have now neutralized. So it's again hot activity along the western border. So they're not keeping it only limited to Jammu and Kashmir. Sushant.
Yeah, so if it's not limited to only Jammu and Kashmir, but I think first, before I come to your question, I really find it deeply objectionable when, people from the West put India and Pakistan on the same pedestal and treat a victim of terrorism, that is India, and the perpetrator of terrorism, that is Pakistan, equally. That, India and Pakistan, talk about the two countries in the same breath. I find it deeply objectionable. I'll be very honest about it. Secondly, if the reports which you are giving right now, that this is happening in Rajasthan, it's happening in Punjab, are those blackouts precautionary? Are there actually drone sighting? Because sometimes what happens, Anand, in these kind of situations is that there is also a lot of, there is a kind of abundant caution which is also being exercised, and very often there is some kind of misinformation which is also doing the round. But if indeed there are sightings of drones and these
are confirmed pictures from our reporters. So we'll try and get Bhavani from Rajasthan also. So this is clear violation by Pakistan of any ceasefire.
If it's like a clear violation, then all bets are off.
Yeah, all bets are off. The other part is that there could be a possibility that they would turn around and say drones are dispensable. Ye hum nahi bhej rahe, jihadi bhej rahe, they are sending it, so don't blame us. And the other thing is that we'll keep the LOC or say hot for about 2-3 hours every night till the 12th. But it's up to India's interpretation. Bharat can interpret. Omar Abdullah saying there is no ceasefire. This is no ceasefire. Air defense systems have been activated in the middle of Srinagar. This is Omar Abdullah himself coming out and confirming this. Chief Minister is seeing what is happening above the skies and he's putting this out.
Can't give such a statement like this.
No, he's seeing it, sir.
He's seeing it.
He's seeing it in the air. Just like Ishan Wani is there in Srinagar, you're seeing it in the air that something is flying and the ADSs are neutralizing it. This is happening in Srinagar. We try and get Bhavani on the phone if we can, but and reports Badmer and Badmer and also in Jaisalmer in Rajasthan there have been drones sighted. There is also again in Rajouri ceasefire violation. Akash joining us. Yes, Akash.
In Jammu it is all normal. Anand, I have been getting messages from the Kent area where I have several officers living, and they are saying that there is a blackout in the area as far as drone activity is concerned. So here in Jammu I can confirm that I cannot see any sort of drone, any sort of siren or any sort of blackout for that matter. But yes, ceasefire violation has been happening in the areas like Poonch, in Rajouri, in Mendhar, and also in some other areas across the LC. As far as ceasefire violation is concerned, so we have been, seeing historically as well, even after 2021, it doesn't, ceasefire violation or ceasefire agreement doesn't mean that it won't happen at all, because ultimately it is line of control. It is not the international border. There you have the disputed boundary, and Pakistan will want to, keep that particular thing in discussion and will always claim that this is their boundary or this is disputed, and that's the reason why we have seen traditionally as well that they are involved in the ceasefire violation. However, after the press conference by the Foreign Secretary, why it is happening immediately and why these drone activities are happening, this is one question. We are waiting for some sort of response from the government as well, from the armed forces as well, because there are air activities reported from Srinagar, as Ishan is reporting, and in fact in Udhampur we have unconfirmed reports that drone activities are there.
See,
in Jammu at least I can say that there is no siren. There is no siren or no drone at least.
Right. Jammu region it has happened. It has happened in the Jammu region. NN Dubeji is sitting right next to us here in the studio, and he has confirmed that. We'll try and go across to Anshul, joining us live from Pathankot, where again there have been ADSs at work. Drones have been sighted. There is a possibility that drones will be sighted till, and this drone activity will continue from the enemy till the 12th when the DGMOs meet. But if that is the case, then it gives Bharat a free handle to decide what kind of activity we want to continue till the 12th. So not just defend, but we can get on the offensive and perhaps tell them how to do it nicely, the offense perhaps. Maybe our forces are on it at this point, but that only the Pakistanis will have to confirm right now. But yes, Anshul, you're amid a blackout. That's why I can't see you.
Well, yes, yet again, over the last 5 minutes, there has been another blackout that has happened out here in Pathankot. We heard a siren from the Pathankot airbase, but there have been no explosions that have been heard at this point in time. The sirens that were burst from the Pathankot airbase was actually for just a few seconds, and since then there has been absolutely no activity that can be seen over here, but definitely a blackout as a precautionary measure has been announced over here in Pathankot, because remember it is very close to Jammu, and hence as a precautionary measure over here yet again a blackout has been announced, yet again exposing that how no one can actually go ahead and trust this rogue nation of Pakistan, even at a time when after so much talks there has been a ceasefire, or not exactly a ceasefire, but an understanding has been reached between the two countries that till the 12th of May there will be no arms and ammunition exchanged between these two countries. But today as well, yet again there
so
have
after
been reports
blackout
of
now, air raid sirens have gone off in
Bar
Baramulla. Air raid sirens have now gone off in Baramulla. Viewers, this is what the Pakistanis are doing across our skies. Please be rest assured that they are also facing a lot of music on their side, and perhaps it will be far more louder and it's going to hurt them harder. They have just not been public with it, but please trust our forces to respond in equal and adequate measure. Yes, Anand Dubeji, what's the update that you have? Ji.
My update is that everybody was thinking that probably there is a declaration, there is an agreement, and there will be an official commitment from both the sides that it's a completely ceasefire. Then why this Pakistan started this new dimension of already agreed upon ceasefire agreement? So they have started right from Baramulla down to Srinagar city, Pattan, that is one of the tehsil of Baramulla.
Yeah.
Srinagar city, which is very disturbing, because Srinagar city is quite in deep. And the nature of these drones are like exactly same what happened in the last night. They have gone right in the quite good height in the sky, and from the very maximum height it has been dropped.
Right.
So it becomes very difficult to destroy. That is one of the reason, I think, and that problem they might be challenging, they might be facing.
Right.
The forces.
One also has to see what kind of drones these are. Are these the ones that they tried to send first up, which are basic drones with no munition and not too much of payload, or are these ones which have got a certain amount of payload and what they attempted to send on the nights of 9th and 10th? So those are questions, because first set of drones were probing drones, the other ones were heavier and they had a lot of payload on them.
These drones are very similar to the drones of the last night, because if you go previous night, then those drones were very low flying drones. It was very easily detected and it was being destroyed in air and one could see from the open eyes it's being destroyed. But the last night's drones had taken a quite good height in the sky.
Right.
That is a ground report. So these drones are little different. What kind of drones they are using since last 24 hours, I think must be some new consignment landed on the tarmac of Pakistan, what I am assuming.
Right.
That must be a different consignment.
Okay.
And we couldn't understand who has sent it.
Okay.
Now today's drones are almost similar to what happened in the last night. That's why they came quite down and thereafter it has been detected.
Right.
Low flying drones doesn't have a capacity to reach to Srinagar city.
Right.
It has to go to quite in a high.
It has to take up a certain amount of height for it to be able to reach up to Srinagar city. How it's reached there, that's another point that will happen post facto. Tejinder Sodhi is with us. Yes, Tejinder, there is blackout in Baramulla, sirens have gone off in Baramulla, and multiple portions of Jammu and Kashmir along the IB and the LOC have seen drone activity, including Srinagar.
Yes, Anand, there has been a drone activity that has been witnessed in various regions of Jammu and Kashmir, especially in Jammu, Samba, wherein our guns, the air defense mechanism has been activated to take those drones down. Even the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister, who lives in the heart of Srinagar city, has also posted a video of drone and saying that there is no ceasefire which Pakistan had agreed upon. Yes, you rightly said that though I am in Baramulla right now, there is a complete blackout. I just heard a few bangs. I am not sure what type of blast they were, but yes, there are air raid sirens that are going on. In Jammu, there is panic amongst people. I am told that there is a Sainik colony area in Jammu where people are rushing for safety. Because Jammu, as Akash was reporting from one place of Jammu, he's saying that there is no drone activity, but Jammu is a very big district where there are several places where drones have been sighted by the people, and our air defense mechanism has been activated to take those drones down.
Right.
Pakistan has also resorted to unprovoked ceasefire violation in Akhnoor, which is also in Jammu, in Mendar, which is in Poonch, in Rajouri, and also in Kashmir sector. Pakistan has resorted to unprovoked ceasefire violation in the Gurez sector of Bandipora. I just had a word with one of the top sources in the defense establishment, and they have confirmed that the Indian Army is giving a befitting response to the Pakistani aggression. There has been also reports of some ceasefire, some cross-border firing in the Arispora sector where the BSF is retaliating. So it seems that Pakistan, as Pakistan is known for backstabbing India, Pakistan, while they begged for a ceasefire, they wanted their DGMO called India and begged. They came on knees and requested India to stop firing. But within few hours, Pakistan has backstabbed. Anand, my sources within the establishment are saying that this ceasefire violation and the drone activity clearly show that the Pakistan army is a rogue army. They are not under control of the politicians of Pakistan. They had requested the DGMO to call Indian counterpart and beg for India to stop the firing. Yes.
Right. Thank you for your inputs. Ishan Wani joining us live from Srinagar. Yes, Anand Dubaji, any update? Okay, we've got Rajasthan, Barmer and Jaisalmer. There is Firozpur, Punjab. There is also Amritsar is on standby. I think we'll try and get an update there. Firozpur, there is a blackout. There are pictures coming in from Firozpur where there is a blackout. Jammu regions, air raid, sirens in Baramulla. Srinagar, multiple attempts of drones being sent over Srinagar. Yes, about 5-6 drones have been negated over BB cantonment itself. Yes, Ishan.
Yes, you're absolutely right. There are multiple drones right now in the sky and they are being countered successfully by the Indian Army. The defenses are very hard to penetrate, and that's why you're seeing and hearing people who are watching us in Srinagar across India that whatever you are listening and hearing right now is because of the drone activity in the sky, and the attempt is being made to ensure that all these drones are brought down. We specifically don't want to talk about where the drones are being attempted to land or where they are being shot at. It's an operational matter at the moment, but we can confirm to you that there are multiple drones in the sky which are even visible from the naked eye at some places, and these drones are trying to hover around Srinagar, causing to cause maximum damage to the military infrastructure, to the vital military infrastructure located in Srinagar and other parts. Now, what we have been also told that there are multiple attempts being made in other parts of Kashmir as well, apart from Srinagar, where again we are told that these drones are successfully trying to ensure that they're trying to target the security establishment, but the robust system over Srinagar and from the below, what we have been given to understand is trying to diffuse them. This is the night when people in Kashmir and Srinagar thought that they are going to have a peaceful night after a very long time, where we know such incursions or the drone attacks. But now, even before they would have started sleeping peacefully, it seems like, but they have decided that they're going to send more drones towards Kashmir, towards Srinagar, towards other parts of Jammu as well, and try to ensure that they damage any infrastructure. But for now, we're told there are no casualties, no injuries, and they are trying to counter them easily.
So Barmer, okay, thanks for that update, Ishan. Stay safe, and I think with our air defense systems, we can be rest assured we'll be safe. Our armed forces working overtime to keep us safe. In this case, now it's spread beyond Jammu and Kashmir into Punjab and also into Rajasthan, Barmer, Bikaner, and Jodhpur. There have been blackouts there, and in Barmer and in Jaisalmer, there has been drones which have been neutralized. But now there is update that even in Jodhpur and Bikaner also, there are blackouts at this point. The former Air Chief R.K. Bhaduria ji is with us. Sir, how would you see this? Is this not a brazen violation of the ceasefire that the Pak DGMO himself asked for?
Absolutely, it's absolutely brazen, and not only incursion by these drones, but also clearly attack. They've used armed versions of drones and attacked some of these places. The kind of explosions that we talked about. So it's a clear violation. I'm sure with such kind of violation there would be repercussions.
No, but repercussions should not be in equal measure in this case, because